Hi, I'm Bethany. I'm a clinical intern at Reset Brain and Body, and I'm here to talk to you about how anxiety shows up in the body. So typically we think of anxiety as living just in the mind, but it also has a big influence on our bodies as well. So why is it important to know how anxiety influences our bodies? It's important because a lot of times it's difficult to really understand what's going on in our minds. Sometimes it's difficult to tease out the fact that we're feeling really anxious. The body can be this great entry point where we can see all these symptoms going on, all these different feelings that are physical, and that can kind of give us some insight into what's going on in our minds. So let's look at some of the ways that anxiety shows up in the body. So some of the ones that you probably already know is that when you're feeling anxious, your heart beats faster. So you've got a racing heart. You might also find that your breath is coming in a little bit more shallow and you're breathing a little bit faster. Those are some of the ones that are more readily noticeable to us, but there's actually a lot more ways that it shows up in the body as well. So for example, we might feel muscle tension. You might just feel tight all over your body. You might have headaches. Tension headaches and migraines are really common responses to stress. You might also feel tightness in your throat or almost feeling like it's difficult to swallow. You might feel like your chest is tightening and it's difficult to get a really deep breath. You also might feel stomach pain or digestive discomfort of any kind. Those are really common reactions to stress in the body. Some other things like feeling sick or just feeling kind of off or a little bit funny are common reactions to anxiety. You also might feel cold, so feeling suddenly cold, feeling cold in your extremities and your fingers and your toes tends to be a reaction to anxiety as well. So it's great to notice some of these signs and symptoms in the body because that can give you insight into what's going on in your mind. So if you notice that you're feeling really tight, if you notice that you've got a headache, you've got a stomach ache, you've got that feeling of cold or that feeling that things are just kind of off, maybe you've got that tightness in your chest or difficulty swallowing, take a moment and pause and do a little scan. See, what's my mind doing right now? Am I feeling anxious? And give yourself that little moment to bring insight into what's going on with you, because we can't change what's going on in the mind if we don't first recognize what it is that's going on. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching.